What's up, everyone? It's Tech Trooper 64, and today we have a rumor talking about how the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, the game that was hyped up for Wii U for so long, and then is going to be a cross-generation platform game for the Nintendo Switch and the Wii U, is apparently going to be available at launch of the Nintendo Switch in March. However, Europe and Japan will have to or at least Europe. Sorry, Japan will apparently be getting Breath of the Wild at launch, but Europe will have to wait until later in the year to receive The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So Tom Phillips of Eurogamer has kind of joined the ranks with the Nintendo Switch leakers online, and he's been one of the people who has been leaking information based off of the same sources that other people like Laura Kate Dale, Emily Rogers, Liam Robertson, they all have the same sources, and he came up and said that apparently Breath of the Wild is going smoothly for America and Japan and will make it for the launch of Nintendo Switch, but unfortunately in Europe, there is no clear certification of what's happening there. Now, it looks like that it's mostly because America's staff for the Nintendo Switch version in America has been working double time on it. And it's not that the Europeans haven't, it's just Europe, you gotta keep in mind that they speak more than one language there. So you can't just localize in one language. You gotta localize in English, French, German, Spanish. There's probably a lot more, but there's a lot in Europe. There's a lot of languages to localize, so it makes sense to me why in Europe it takes longer to localize than in Japan, because Japan, they only speak Japanese, or mostly they speak Japanese. And English, and then in North America, we speak English. Like, that's it. And I understand why it's going to have that delay in Europe. Now, Liam Robertson also added to the situation that in Australia, being associated with Europe is going to be the same thing. So if you're in Australia, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait until the game comes out a couple months after the launch of the Nintendo Switch. But it looks like in America and Japan, players will be able to pick up Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for Wii U or the Switch in March of 2017. This is just a rumor, like I said, so take it with a very, very huge grain of salt. Anyway, guys, be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Are you going to be picking up Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at launch? If you do, if you're in those regions, and if you're in Europe, how mad are you that you won't be getting the game right away? Do you think it was a worthwhile delay, and you're okay with the delay, or you're impatient and you want your game now? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.